Good morning. I am A.S. Revati, PhD scholar, Department of Educational Psychology, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Karapakkam, Chennai. My guide, Dr. P.M. Lakshmi Shanmugam, Assistant Professor, Department of Educational Psychology, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Karapakkam, Chennai. Today my topic, factor influencing development, genetic and biological factors. Objectives. After completing this model, the prospective teachers are able to understand and explain clearly what is the factor influencing development, genetic factors and biological factors. Realized and explained clearly the concept of genetic and biological factors. Recognized and explained the meaning and definition of genetic and biological factors. Develop skills in according to genetic and biological factors. Develop interest is known the features of genetic factors and biological factors. Develop desirable positive attitude towards the outcomes of genetic and biological factors. Introduction. How are growth and development defined? Although the terms growth and development are used synonymously, they have different meaning biologically. Growth refers to the incremental changes in physical characters such as height, weight, size, etc. While development refers to qualitative changes to growth in an orderly and meaningful fashion, which result in maturity. Growth and development contribute to each other, are inseparable, and occur simultaneously. For example, most babies by the time they grow upon to 8 months old can weigh around 8 to 10 kilograms and can sit up. Ten factors that influence the growth and development of a child. Nature and nurture both contribute to the growth and development of children, though what endowed by nature is constant. Nature tends to make a big differences too. Here are a few factors affecting children's growth and development. One, heredity, environment. 6, exercise and health, hormones, nutrition, familial influence, geographical influences, socio-economic status, learning and reinforcement. Heredity, மரபு அல்லது இயற்கை அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். Heredity is the transmission of physical characters from parents to children through their genes. It influences all aspects of physical appearances such as height, weight, body structure, the color of the eye, the structure of the hair, and even intelligence and attitudes. Disease and conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, obesity, etc. can also be passed through genes, thereby affecting the growth and development of the child adversarially. However, environmental factors and nutrition can bring the best out of the already present qualities in the genes. இந்த ஹெரிடிட்டி மரபுக்கு இன்னொரு பெயர் இயற்கை அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். மரபு அப்படின்றது ஒருவரிடம் இடம் பெற்றுள்ள உடன் தோன்றிய தனித்த தன்மைகளின் ஒட்டுமொத்தமான பண்பு அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். மரபு அப்படின்றது ஒருவரிடம் இருந்து பெற்றுள்ள உடன் தோன்றிய தனித்த தன்மைகளின் ஒட்டுமொத்த நிலைத்தன்மையை குறிப்பிடுகிறது. பிறப்பின் போது ஒரு குழந்தை தனது பெற்றோர்களிடம் இருந்து பெறுகின்ற உடற்கூறு குணங்கள் அனைத்தும் மரபு நிலைக்கு உட்பட்டதாகும். பிறப்பின் போது குழந்தை தனது பெற்றோரின் உடற்கூறு உளக்கூறு குணங்களை பெற்று பிறக்கிறது. பெற்றோரை போன்ற நிறமும் உடல் அமைப்பு, முடியின் நிறம், தன்மை, கண்ணின் நிறம், மூக்கின் அமைப்பு ஆகியவற்றை குழந்தை கொண்டுள்ளது. இந்த உடற்கூறு குணங்களோடு மனோபாவம், உளநிலை, மனப்போக்கு, நுண்ணறிவு ஆகியவை பெற்றோரை போன்று குழந்தையிடம் அமைகிறது. இத்தகைய அமைப்பு காரணமாக அமைவது மரபு வழி காரணங்கள், ஹெரிடிட்டி ஃபேக்டர்ஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். Inherited traits. Traits of characters that are genetically inherited such as open organism. Brown hair, light hair. Curly hair, strong hair. Curved trunk, not curved trunk. Hair on finger, no hair, no finger. Brown eyes, blue eyes. Bend little finger, straight little finger. Window seat, blue feet. Environment. The environment play a critical role in the development of children, and it represents the sum total of physical and psychological stimulation. The child receives some of the environmental factors influencing early childhood. Development involves the physical surrounding and the geographical conditions of the place the child lives in, as well as the social environment and the relationship with the family and peers. It is easy to understand that a well-nurtured child was better than a deprived one. The environment children are constantly immersed in contribute to this. A good school and a loving family builds in children strong social and interpersonal skills, which will enable them to excel in other areas such as academic and extracurricular activities. This will, of course, be different of children who are raised in stressful environment. Example picture, extracurricular activities should be must. 6. The sex of the children is another major factor affecting the physical growth and development of a child. Boys and girls grow in different ways, especially nearing puberty. Boys tend to be taller and physically stronger than girls. However, girls tend to mature faster during adolescence, while boys mature over a long period of time. The physical structure of their bodies also is different, which makes boys more athletic and suited of activities that require physical rigor. Their temperaments also vary, making them show interest in different things. Exercise and health. The word exercise here does not mean physical exercise as a discipline or children deliberately engaging in physical activities, knowing it could help them grow. The exercise here refers to the normal playing time and sports activities which help the body again and increase in muscular strength and put on bone mass. Proper exercise helps children grow well and reach milestones on time or sooner. exercise also keeps them healthy and fights off disease by strengthening the human system, especially if they play outside. This is because outdoor play exposes them to microbes that helps them build resistance and prevent allergies. Example picture. Hormones. Hormones belong to the endocrine system and influence the various functions of our bodies. They are produced by different glands that are situated in specific parts of the body. To secrete hormones then control body functions. The timely functioning is critical for normal physical growth and development in children. Imbalance in the functions of hormones secreting glands can result in growth defects, obesity, behavioral problems, and other diseases. During puberty, the gonads produce sex hormones which control the development of the sex organs and the appearance of secondary sexual characteristics in boys and girls. Example picture. Nutrition. Nutrition is a critical factor in growth as everything the body needs to build and repair itself comes from the food we eat. Malnutrition can cause deficiency diseases that adversely affect the growth and development of children. On the other hand, overeating can lead to obesity and health problems in the long run, such as diabetes and heart disease. A balanced diet that is rich in vitamins, minerals, proteins, carbohydrates, and fats is essential for the development of the brain and body. நல்ல ஊட்டச்சத்து நிறைந்த உணவுகளை குழந்தைகள் சாப்பிட்டாங்க அப்படின்னாதான் அவங்களுடைய வளர்ச்சியானது வலிமையான உடல் அமைப்பு கொடுக்கும். அப்படி இல்லாம அவங்க சரியான ஹெல்த்தான நியூட்ரிஷன் கிடைக்கல அப்படின்னா அவங்களுக்குள்ள விட்டமின்ஸ், மினரல்ஸ், புரோட்டீன்ஸ் இவையெல்லாம் கம்மியா கிடைச்சிடும். அதனாலதான் நல்ல நியூட்ரிஷன் இருக்கக்கூடிய உணவுகளை உட்கொண்டோம் அப்படின்னா குழந்தைகளுடைய டெவலப்மெண்ட், பிரெயின் டெவலப்மெண்ட், பாடி டெவலப்மெண்ட்டுக்கு அது மிகவும் துணையா இருக்குங்க. நியூட்ரிஷன் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபுட், மினரல்ஸ், வெஜிடபிள்ஸ் எல்லாமே. Familial influence. Families have the most profound impact in nurturing a child and determining the way in which they develop psychological and socially. Whether they are raised by the parents, grandparents, or foster care. They need basic love, care and courtesy to develop as healthy function individuals. The most positive growth is seen when families invest time, energy and love in the development of the child through activities such as reading to them, playing with them, and having deep, meaningful conversations. Families that abuse or neglect children would affect the positive development. The children may end up as individuals who have poor social skills and difficulty bonding with other people as adults. Helicopter parenting also has a negative effect as the gender children depends on the parents even as a young adult and unable to deal with difficulties in life on their own. Example picture for helicopter parenting. அதாவது குழந்தைகளை சுதந்திரமா செயல்பட விடாம அவங்கள பின்னாடியே இருந்து கவனிச்சுக்கிறது. Geographical influence. Where you live also has a great influence on how your children turn out to be, the schools they attend, the neighborhood they live in, the opportunities offered by the community and their peer circle are some of the social factors affecting your child development. Living in an enriching community that has parks, libraries and community centers for group activities and sports all play a role in developing the child's skills, talents and behavior. Uninteresting communities can push some children to not go outside often but play video games at home instead. Even weather of a place influence children in the form of bodily rains, allergies and all the health conditions. Example picture. Socioeconomic status. The socioeconomic status of a family determines the quality of the opportunity a child gets. Studying in better schools that are more expensive definitely has benefit in the long run. Well-off families can also offer better learning resources for the children, and they afford special aid if the kids need it. Children from poorer families may not have access to educational resources and good nutrition to reach their full potential. They may also have working parents who work too many hours and cannot engage quality time in the development. Learning and reinforcement. Learning involves much more than schooling. It's also concerned with building the child up mentally, intellectually, emotionally, and socially. So, they operate as healthy functions, individuals in the society. This is where the development of the mind takes place and the child can gain some maturity. Reinforcement is a component of learning where an activity or a exercise is repeated and refined to solidify the lesson learned. An example is playing a music instrument. They get better at playing it as they practice playing the instrument. Therefore, any lesson that is taught has to be repeated until the right result are obtained. Although nature contributes much to the growth and development of children, nature contribution much more. As mentioned earlier, some of these factors may not be controllable and you will have to make do with what you have. But there are certain things you can definitely ensure for your child. This includes ensuring that your child gets engaged rest every day because his development is heavily depends on the amount of sleep he gets. Pay close attention to your child's nutritional and exercise levels as these two play an important role in promoting your child's timely and healthy growth and development. Summary. The terms of growth and development are used synonymously. They have different meaning biologically. Growth refers to incremental changes in physical characteristics such as height, weight, size, etc. While development refers to qualitative changes to grow in a orderly and meaningful fashion, which result in maturity. Growth and development contribute to each other, are inseparable, and occur simultaneously. For example, most babies by the time they grow up to be 8 months old can weigh around 8 to 10 kilograms and can sit up. Ten factors that influence the growth and development of a child. Nature and nature both contribution to the growth and the development of children, although what endowed by nature is constant. Nature tends to make a big differences too. Here are a few factors affecting children's growth and development. Heredity, environment, sex, exercise and health, hormonal, nutrition, familial influence, geographical influence, socio-economic status, learning and reinforcement. Educational implication. The teaching learning activities should be arranged that which should go in according with the mental ability of the learner at each level of the learning. The formal education should be planned on the basis of the increasing complexity of the different types of learning so that what is acquired at one grade acts as a fundamental of learning in the subsequent grades. Teachers should ensure that the learner have acquired the necessary initial state of learning before he is introduced to the subsequent level of learning. The role of teacher is to plan and control the external events which influence the internal mental processes. A teacher should be a designer and manager of instruction and an evaluator of student learning. Some references for books. Check your progress. True or false? Question number 1. Heredity is the transmission of physical characteristics from parents to children through their genes. True or false? Answer is true. Heredity is the transmission of physical characteristics from parents to children through their genes. Is it true? Question number 2. Nature and nurture both contribute to the growth and development of children. True or false? Answer is true. Nature and nurture both contribute to the growth and development of children. It's true. Thank you.